Ms. Matson, if you'd like to open up the virtual portion for us, please.
Yes, we'll start with you, Audit LA. You have 1 minute. You can go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. I want to talk a little bit about last meeting. There was some mathematical errors. Public comment is 10 minutes, and you only listened to 9 comments, 9 people speaking. And I know for a fact there were other people with their hand raised, so there was time for one more, to be honest. Though 10 minutes is not enough. When you look at police commission and city council, they give a 40-minute window. And so I would hope that you would adjust your time to a little bit more. I understand sometimes you don't want to hear from, the same people over and over again, possibly, and that's okay. But the public has the right to redress their grievances. It's our constitutional right. So I'm going to ask you to give an extra minute today because you failed to give that extra, you failed to give the whole time last time. So that's the cure and correct I am requesting today. And I do have other cure and corrects that are have been submitted, Ms. Happenstan. So I hope that this, that you guys are taking it seriously. We just want the proper government. Thank you.
Next up, we have Miriam. You have 1 minute. You can go ahead.
Hi. I'm calling again regarding the street vacation process that is currently running in LA regarding the L. Ron Hubbard Way. I really hope that you take our comments into reconsideration or into consideration when evaluating this, because Scientology is a human trafficking cult and they should not be given any more area where they can do their human trafficking operations in the city of LA. Basically, that's it for today. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have Mona M. Mona, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you, commissioners. I appreciate the opportunity to talk. Welcome to all those that are having the presentation for Women History Month. Women rock, women get it done. Thank you very much for all that you do. I just wanted to remind you of the street vacation and how important that street is, that it is a major artery for the Children's Hospital and for Kaiser Hospital, and that we need to keep that open. Precious time for if there's an emergency and somebody needs to get to the hospital. So that street vacation process is really important to deny and to not even get into. So let's get ahead of it. Thank you for your time. I yield back my time.
Thank you. Next, we have Lurker. Lurker, you have 60 seconds, 1 minute. You can go ahead.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. I hope you pay attention to all that you do. These things matter. It is time to turn this around. This is insane. Insane. Look into the history of all the city boards voting directly against what the public asks for. Please, please, please. I love you all and keep on keeping on. It's gonna turn. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have Henry M. Henry, you have 1 minute. You can go ahead.
In the spirit of Women's History Month, I want to direct you to Scientology's views on women. June 21st on L. Ron Hubbard Way, Scientologist Lydia Rinaldi, a registered dentist, beat the ever-loving shit out of a woman on L. Ron Hubbard Way. Absolutely fucking punched the shit out of her on the face. He was arrested.
Henry.
He was arrested. He beat the shit out of her, and that's who Scientology is. That's what they care about. That's their views on women. He was arrested on June 21st, and they're trying to say that the protesters are violent. That's what Scientology does, beats the shit out of women.
Please keep comments under the jurisdiction of this body.
That's what they do. All right. This is non-agenda item, so don't interrupt me. All right. That's what Scientology does. Lydia Rinaldi beat the shit out of that woman and he was arrested for it. How about that? On the same street they're saying people are violent on and trying to vacate. That's what Scientology does.
Thank you. That's time.
Before we go to the next speaker, just want to remind everybody, even general public comment must be within the jurisdiction of the body, although it does not have to be on an agenda item. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, we have Gigi's phone. Gigi, you have 1 minute. You can go ahead.
Yeah, so the street vacation that we keep referencing as we're calling in is for L. Ron Hubbard Way. The Scientologists are trying to close down that street and make it private and make it their own. They already accomplished this in Clearwater with a right-of-way vacation, and now they're trying to do that in Los Angeles. Me and countless others that are calling in are speaking out against it. And I have the suggestion that instead of closing that street, help the city out with parking and put metered parking all on L. Ron Hubbard Way. That would bring tons of money to the city, and have them pay their fines for the citations and all the violations that they have. Like, get your money from them. Don't ignore what they owe the city. Thank you. I yield my time.
Thank you. President Corson, we have one more hand raised. Shall I check if they'd like to make general public comment?
Yes.
Jill, would you like to make general public comment?
Woohoo, Amy got in.
I'll make general public comment now. Don't tell us that, don't let the Scientology cult tell you that is a hate crime, that if you disallow them to close their street for a street vacation. Jewish people see hate crimes as swastikas, like nights like Kristallnacht, where they dragged the Jews out of their shops. That's not what we're doing when we protest. We are making awareness of the atrocities of what's going on inside that are very much Holocaust-like. Additionally, the Anti-Defamation League would tell you that they would not view it as a hate crime. I like to see Scientology calling a hate crime to the ADL. They'll say, you're doing the same things we don't want done to the Jews. So stop it and stop working with the evil cult. Bye.
President Corson, that's all the general public comment that we have for today. We have one caller online for multiple.
Great. With that, we'll close the general public comment portion for today's meeting and move on to the multiple agenda item public comment. There are only 2 items on today's agenda, so there will be up to 2 minutes for multiple agenda item public comment. The board will provide an opportunity for members of the public wishing to speak on more than one agenda item during multiple agenda item comment up to 1 minute per item per meeting. This is the only time to speak on more than one agenda item. Ms. Matson?
Thank you, President Corson. Audit LA, you have 2 minutes. You can go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning again. But a point of clarification for Ms. Happenstan, if and when she interrupts my comment, is that you have to stop my time, and then and once I'm actually talking about my agenda item again, start my time again, because we end up losing a lot of time that way. Okay, for number one, I like this program, but I'm very concerned. It's very similar to what Scientology programs do, and I want to make sure that you do not allow any connection whatsoever, whether it's subcontracting or hiring workers, whatever, because Scientology has the same similar program to go into the jails, to go, to help, but it's all Scientology based. They lie and say it's secular because they have front groups, but it's not. And so it's very similar to this program, although this program is secular. And to me, from what I understand, it's an excellent program, but I don't want it getting mixed up in any way with Criminon, Narcanon, any of their other, the Way to Happiness, all these different front groups that are nothing but Scientology. As far as the street upgrades, what I am asking for is we already know, right? No street vacation, but I'm also asking that you do not allow any more of these permits, because they are not following the rules that BSS has set up. You guys have set up the new rules. They are not abiding by it. And there's no investigations, because I get it. We're $1 billion in the hole, so you're not going to send an investigator. I will volunteer myself to go investigate. I'll do it as a volunteer. You don't have to pay me, and to make sure that. But if they're not abiding by the rules, if they are being charged criminally for what they've done, against the city. Why are you still giving them permits to close the street? They closed the street. They didn't even use the street. And Riviera, the chief Riviera, said he doesn't want that. So why are you still giving them street closures when their events are on their property? It's still happening. I have, and I know for a fact, he said he even told Scientology,
Thank you,
we've
Adelaide.
been doing that. Huh? It's a street upgrade, but you better stop. My time is up.
That's time. Thank
Oh,
you.
okay.
All right. With that, we'll close multiple agenda item public comment for today's meeting and